Here we go, everybody. This here is Alex Bigley in another episode of I Eat Weird Crap, or as I like to call it, please get that crap out of my fridge. As you can tell by the little it stuck to the plate, by my title card or whatever you want to call it, the thumbnail, I am eating today first and foremost because I want to get this stuff out of my fridge and out of my house. Frozen Durian fruit, or at least it was frozen. Now I don't know if you could tell, but it has liquid that this was in the freezer, and they said thaw it before you eat it. So I had it in there for a couple of days already, and I had no idea what the smell was coming from. I thought it was coming from my sink. I was like pouring stuff down in there, almost poured like a whole bottle of flipping Febreze down there just to get rid of the smell. But I found out it was the stinky fruit. And I just got some of the grease, or whatever, the juice on my fingers. It smelled like onions. However, right now, being the distance I am away from it, smells like propane. It smells like gas. Or possibly Hank Hill's backside. I don't know. Anyway. So, I'm going to crack this thing open. In this container, this plastic container, actually, I might get a second use out of it if I can get the smell out of it. Which might be a cool little container to use. So, frozen seedless Durian Monthong, Durian Sans Noyau, or however you say that. Keep frozen, thaw under refrigeration immediately before use. Immediately before use. That's been in there for... God, I'm going to have a good time today. So, the product of Thailand. So, yeah, today's another trip to the Asian market. This was something that I seen there, and I was like, oh goody, I can get to try this. And now I'm saying, oh goody, I get to try this. So, yeah, we shall soon see. Now, I don't know if frozen Durian's going to have any difference from fresh Durian. And one of the things I talked to the person at the... okay, now it smells like just straight up onion stuff. Like old onions that's been sitting in the bottom of your trash can. There's a wonderful thought. Oh my goodness. Like really bad onion soup. But one thing I talked to him about, so this may have gone bad. I'm not entirely sure. And it's squishy. And it's in plastic wrap, so yeah. Anyways, it's fruit, so a lot of people will say, oh, it smells bad. Gee, you don't know where to get that from. But, I thought maybe the idea was, hey, it's, it's probably because it's fruit. You probably didn't get the one that was ripe. I can speak from experience. This one is ripe. I don't have anywhere to put the baggie that the thing came in. I'm going to try to put it here and not get any of the, if it's nasty juices on my little table here. So yeah, it feels like, I'm just going to try to cut some of this in half. I mean, it feels like wet bread. And it's sloshed. Oh, wonderful. Happy day. So yeah, it's sort of well, you can see this. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's sort of like fibrous in the consistency of wet bread. But I've heard that it's an acquired taste. Certainly an acquired smell. So, as if I couldn't smell it already, I'm going to get real close. Good idea. For a big smell of it direct from the source, and then try not to, gag. Speaking of which, pardon me. In case I need it. Haven't done that in a long time. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Never posted that video recently. So, alright. And what's funny is when you get it close up to it, it doesn't smell as bad. Which it kind of worries me. It actually smells like regular onion soup if you get that close up to it. So, it might be a little bit too big of a big of a chunk, but oh well. Things I do for you, Internet. You ungrateful jerks. Alright, here we go. Sort of like a sweetness to it. It's kind of odd. And there's sort of a sort of like a cooked onion taste. Oh man, I can actually see that being an acquired taste. It's like if you took all the cooked onion bits of an onion soup and strained them out and congealed them together and added maybe a little bit of sugar. That's what this tastes like. Now, I would like to get the big old monkey fruit and crack that open and try that, but do I need to try a second piece? What, Mike C, I know you're watching this. Why with the second taste, man? You set the standard. I don't like you because of that. I kid. You are an awesome man, and you're a heck of a lot braver than I am because you'll eat bugs and worms and stuff and crickets and things. So yeah, that's not that bad of a piece, I guess. What's funny is the outside has like almost like an onion, like it's like layered like onion, but the consistency is like I said, almost like the cooked parts of the cooked onion bits of an onion soup. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this a little bit. I'm gonna stop the video, put my shoes on, go take this to the dumpster immediately, and throw it in. I should probably set the camera up and see how many animals go around trying to get at it. But oh my goodness, actually I should just leave the big chunk of this underneath the bush outside and see what happens. But anyway, second piece because I'm an idiot. So. Get out of my teeth. And I don't know if it's squishy because it was frozen and the liquid's still in there. But yeah, that's nasty. So all right, it's gonna be a small blank space, and then I'm gonna come back with more food. So see you in a second. This house is clean! Okay, everybody, as I've hopefully successfully driven all the evil spirits from my house, on to the other things that I got from the Asian market. I got more foreign lays. I think this is supposed to be like a sweet chili or like bean paste, or spicy bean paste. I'm not entirely sure, and please forgive me if I do not know, as I am a honky and cannot read this. So and what's funny is that a few weeks ago when I first got these, I can still smell that darn. The person told me what they were and I completely forgot. Then I got crispy rolls, pandanus flavor, and these are like little coconut cookie rolls or cracker rolls that have additional flavors, and there's 3 flavors. There is just coconut flavor, spices flavor, and pandanus. I think I do have the spices one. So ultimately I got way too many things to do in one video, so I hope you like this shirt. As I'm going to be filming all the videos today and be posting them up sequentially throughout whenever I get them done. And I also have Asian drink, Ivy, Roselle drink. I have no idea what that means. Here it is in foreign, if you can tell what that says. Anyway, so, yeah. Hopefully all these will take the taste and or smell of the Durian out of my my face. So, let's try the, I'm guessing, spicy bean flavored tater chips. Smells oddly familiar. I hate that. It's obvious. It's like, oh, I know that. And it's like when you hear a song and you're trying to guess it before the lyrics show up. I was saying it's almost got that sort of sweetness from Asian food. So it could be sweet chili, like I'm saying, or it could be that like mung bean or something like that. It's supposed to be kind of sweet. And also, it's like that sweetness that was on the back end of some of those weird fishy things I tried not too long ago. So they look like chips. They're Lay's. I mean, here's an interesting thing. According to the back of this, which I'll say the same thing in the American sticker that they put on here. It says ingredients: potatoes, rice, bean oil, seasoning powder, salt, and artificial flavor. They use rice bean oil. We use like hydrogenated something or other, you know, sounds like something out of Ghostbusters, some techno babble from Ghostbusters, but yeah, it's, so why don't we use, I don't know, same reason why we don't use, you know, I don't know, peanut oil or something, because people are allergic, I don't know. So anyway, smelling this again, sort of smells sweet, so. You know, they're kind of similar. Shows pictures of shallots and onions on the side here. And hot peppers that are underneath that lone potato chip. Let me see, hopefully that's coming in focus. So, yes, it does sort of have like a uber mild sweetness. And the back end of it is spicy, and it does have like sort of a garlicky taste. So it's almost similar to the sriracha, or however you say that, chips that came out with the last flavored contest that they had. It starts off sweet, then it goes garlic, then it goes spicy. I'm sure Mr. Wonka himself will be proud of how that flavor works in your mouth, not in your hand. So, onto the coconut rolls. Crispy rolls. This is a I'm more than likely mispronouncing that, so I apologize to anybody who you know can pronounce that properly, and hopefully this is actually in focus. So, let me see what it says in here. It says ingredients: coconut, tapioca flour, sugar, egg, other, and sesame. I'm guessing the other is whatever particular flavor it is. So do we have, oh, we have wonderful thing. People, please look for these. You see this little notch? I don't know if you can tell right here. There's a little notch. That is your best friend. Especially because of this. Of course, I struggle with it. Bam, look at that. Some blind bag minifigures, various things. Ooh, good smell of coconut just wafted. Mm. Oh boy. Maybe I should save this for last because it actually smells really good. Oh man. Let me see. Out here, still some Durian funk. In here, oh, it's like the it's like smelling the inside of a Mounds bar. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yummy. All right. So that's what they look like. Little rolls, you know, almost like I've seen fortune cookies that are sort of like this. Hopefully this doesn't have any paper in it, but anyway, and it's got like little flecks of something, little black dots, which, you know, as you can see on the cover there, Could be black sesame seeds, but I don't see that in the description. It does say sesame, so yeah, it could be black sesame seeds. A little crumb of it. Wonderful, wonderful coconut smell. That is really good. It's almost like a macaroon. Sort of tastes like that, except for more crispier and more like more flaky. Instead of like a big lump of something, it's, you know, crispy and flaky and oh so delish. Which I hate saying that, but I think it was from Batman. That's what it was. The Joker fish episode. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. If not, go Google it. These I can eat all day. May actually bring them to work with me instead of having to buy snacks for my various breaks during the day. All right. Next we have the Roselle Asian drink Ivy, or I'm sure it's just Ivy Asian drink is just something thrown on there for marketing purposes, much like how every company now that happens to make bacon throws the word Applewood smoked on there, or every cereal company or bread company throws whole grain on there. It's just a marketing gimmick. It's the exact same stuff they've been making for years. They just put that on there in order to charge you more. So, ooh, nice little vacuum seal there. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Get out of there. There's like a little inner ring there. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's like a little inner ring that seals the bottle from. Actually, it's pretty cool. There's a code there. I don't know if I doubt if I can go online and enter that for anything, but poured into the glass. Sort of a dark red, almost like a fine wine, or Welch's grape juice. Actually, a little bit lighter than Welch's, like a watered down Welch's grape juice. So let's take a smell. It almost smells like Malta, but with more fruit smell and less yams, sweet potatoes, whatever you want to call them. It's almost like a jelly smell to it. I don't know. Let's taste it. Man, it tastes really familiar. You know what this tastes like? It's very similar to that purple corn drink I've had before. Very similar to that, actually, and I don't know how it isn't. But yeah, it's got this, I don't know, some spiky looking, fruit that looks like a background image from Sonic the Hedgehog or something. Apparently they're, I thought they were on Facebook, but it was some logo they got on the back end. There's a little blue square. So yeah, it's actually, it's not bad. It's just kind of sort of like a concentrated fruit flavor, yeah. It's okay. Nothing tremendously, to go on about. So that was it. That was the Durian, which I threw the whole thing in the trash. Not even that little cool container that I could probably use for stuff. No. I'm not going to sit there for an hour and a half scrubbing the crap out of that thing just so I can actually use it and have it smell like Hank Hill's anus, okay? No. Not going to do that. So, Ivy drink, not too bad. Oh, the Durian fruit, it is an acquired taste. It was gross. I think it was due to mostly the texture and slight of the flavor. Mine could have gone off a couple because it was thawed out for as long as it was. That could be an issue. The texture's mush, like wet bread, and it's like if you took the outer layer of an onion without the skin and replaced it with wet bread. That's the texture. You have like one layer of actual sort of like that crispy sort of onion, and then the rest of it's just wet bread, and it's that mush, and then the flavor is acquired. What's interesting, that thing has a bouquet of funk, and I'll say like a funk potpourri. If you get a good whiff of it, like when I open the fridge and close it, propane. From other distances, it sort of smells like an odd bubblegum flavored medicine that I had when I was a kid. And then when I cracked it open, onion. Like onion soup. No idea. Too bad the flavors don't... Actually, if you mix those together, that's probably what it tastes like. Although I've never professionally ingested propane. So I don't even know how you'd be able to do that anyway. But these things, these coconut jobs, and I have another one of these. These are awesome. From what I remember, the person telling me is that a pandanus is like a green sort of a vegetable, like leaf vegetable that you would use in salads, or you would cut up and put with food or whatever. So, I have a bird outside. Maybe he's eating the durian I left out there. But these things are awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put these in a little baggie and take them with me to work, because these are, oh man. Wow. That's it. Forgive me for speaking with my mouth full. That's it. Do everything you need to do to make sure that I know that you liked this video. If you liked it, you can comment, favorite, subscribe, send carrier pigeon, whatever you need to do. And I will see you in the next video. For you, it will probably be over a week. For me, it's going to be several minutes. So, with that, see you in the next video. Bye. Find more great videos and blogs at manicexpression.com.